Pisces. I'm here for another reading for you today, so feel free to take in a deep breath, connect with that inner source of yours so you can know what parts of this reading may resonate with you. Now, the reading is general and timeless, so just take what resonates with you. But if you would like a personal reading, a one-on-one personal session with me, Akashic Records for past life healing, anything else, you can go to 144bluerosetemple.com or you can email me. All of that information is going to be in the box below. Just a reminder that we do have 2 workshops coming up, one in 4 days, one for free. It's a free masterclass at the end of this month, so feel free to go to that website, 144bluerosetemple.com, to join. And just thank you for all of your love. Thank you for all of your support. And thank you for being here today. If my energy or my readings resonate with you, feel free to subscribe. Go click on that notification bell and go like that like button so you can know when the next reading does come out. And so I can connect more with your energy in the readings. All right, Pisces, a lot of Merlin and like Melchizedek energy on the bottom of the deck. Whenever I see this card, I think of Thoth, Hermes, Merlin, and Melchizedek. So any of those ascended masters may resonate with you. Divine Mother and Father, Holy Spirit of God, for Pisces. What is the highest message for Pisces today? We have the Angel Gate, cleansing, protection, blessing, the gathering, community, kinship, and companionship, revelation, returning home. Someone's returning home to you, collective. You could be returning home to yourself. Okay, we do have the gathering, community, kinship, companionship. There's a returning home over here. Transition, life between lifetimes, loving welcome, revelation, teaching, and discovery. I'm also hearing the song Running by Beyonce, and it's someone else. I forget what their name is. Sorry. But that song. Something has completely changed the way that you feel or someone else feels. And it has changed it completely. And that's what the song says. These 4 walls have changed the way I feel. Something happened in your life or with someone else that changed the way that you feel, and it shifted your whole perspective about the situation or about the person. All roles could be reversed, so this could be someone regarding you, Pisces. Now, it doesn't feel like it's in a negative way, but everything has completely changed. And that's just what I'm seeing over here. For Pisces, why do we have the Angel Gate, the gathering, returning home, and the Isle of Wonders? Why do we have the Angel Gate, the gathering, returning home? We have Kadesh. Why do we have the Angel Gate, the gathering, returning home, and Pele? A lot of fire energy here as well. All right, Pisces, and we have sensitivity on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to grab some of this, or rather some of these cards. Why do we have Kadesh, the Angel Gate? We have Rose Lineage. Why the Angel Gate, the gathering? Pele, returning home, the Isle of Wonders. We have Greece, Rome. Rose Lineage, Greece, Rome can also resonate with you as far as lineages or maybe energies that you connect with. We also have Release Fear, and wealth surrounds you. A really big clearing happened for you, Pisces. A really big one, but it also changes everything. Now, it could have to do with some sort of gathering, companionship. You have community here. It could deal with other people or a person. All right, let's see what it is. For Pisces, why has everything changed over here? Why has everything changed? Why do we have Kadesh, the Angel Gate, the gathering, Pele, returning home, the Isle of Wonders, Rose Lineage, Greece, Rome, Release Fear, wealth surrounds you? For Pisces, why do we have Kadesh, the Angel Gate, the gathering, returning home? Yeah, everything has changed. It says big change. For Pisces, why do we have wealth surrounds you, the Angel Gate? It is going to come in like a tower here. For Pisces, why do we have, for wealth surrounds you, Rose Lineage, Release Fear, Community, Angel Gate, Returning Home, the Isle of Wonders, Pele, Kadesh? For Pisces, why the 8 of Wands here? Why the Five of Coins and the Knight of Swords? Why the Three of Cups here? Why Judgment? Why Judgment with the Strength card? You know, Pisces, what changes everything here? And why the Six of Swords here for what changes everything for Pisces? It's some sort of moment of vulnerability that changes everything. And yeah, I'm really getting more of the lyrics of the song Runnin' by Beyonce, and it's someone else as well. And it starts off with, these four walls have changed the way that I feel. There's a moment of vulnerability, Pisces, for you or for someone else, where all of a sudden, though, everything changes. And it's not necessarily in a bad way. Something very big and karmic happened that changed everything of how you see this person, or even a group of people, how someone sees you. Why the Three of Cups here for Pisces, for this reading for Pisces? Pisces, you have a bunch of souls or new relationships that are coming in. These relationships have potential for abundance. Ace of Coins over here, Two of Coins as well. Now, why the Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands for Pisces? Wow. And we have the Star card, Seven of Pentacles. Pisces, it is in a moment of vulnerability where either someone around you is going through something really big, or you are. And that's where, like, the masks come off. And there's no facades, there's no facades, there's no none of that. And you and either another person or a group of people help one another, but it's necessary. It's actually what brings you or even a whole group of people all together through some sort of misfortune. And it was actually God's judgment here, Pisces. Through some sort of misfortune, you and either, again, a group of people, community, could be like a friendship group. We have the Three of Cups over here. You and a friendship group, or you and a friend and a person actually get closer through a misfortune. But it's God's judgment and fate that was meant to happen. You have Ace of Cups and the Page of Wands. You have overflow coming in, Pisces. So, like, good things are coming in. But what this reading is showing is that through misfortune, something faded between you and someone else had happened. Now, who are these friends to Pisces? Why the Three of Cups? Who are these friends to Pisces? This reading is very interesting. Why 10 of Wands with the 8 of Pentacles? Who are these friends to Pisces? Pisces, the universe either put you or somebody else in some sort of vulnerable position, and it was through some sort of misfortunate, like, event in you or someone else's life that it brings you closer together. What I see as far as these people see you completely. And that's what I mean by the song Runnin'. And it's really just the lyrics. Doesn't matter who sings it. The lyrics of that song. These four walls have changed the way that I feel. And again, Pisces, something big happened. And it was unfortunate that it happened here. And it happened to you or to someone else. But it was a fated situation, God's judgment, that it actually reveals the people around you in a positive way and in a positive light. And this person or even this friend group is completely shifting their perspective about you, Pisces. You do have people in the future, a particular friend group or a person that sees you and is just like, no, Pisces does not deserve that. And that's just like what's coming through. They actually come in and they become a friend, or your friendship is strengthened through the situation. And the way that they see you, Pisces, whether it's multiple people, you know, the way that they see you, Pisces, whether it's multiple people or a person. And for some of you, there's a contact in my phone that says new, and it might be a new person. They see just how hard you work. And they see you. And so they end up, again, becoming either a stronger friend, a stronger ally, or even just completely helping you in a particular situation. Or this is you to someone else, where it brings all of you closer. Why the Five of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords for Pisces? Why the Five of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords? Now, for some of you, it's through some sort of death situation where you may have even lost like a loved one. It's just what's coming through. We have the Lovers with Death card. You may have lost a loved one. Someone else lost a loved one. It kind of makes people step in over here. Or you've been through like some sort of big transformation. Why the Lovers card with Death over here? Sugar honey iced tea. High Priestess. Why the Empress with the Ten of Pentacles? You made a difficult choice to walk away from someone or something here, Pisces. But in order to do what was right, you lost a lot of money. Let me tell you, Pisces, you're going to get it all back times 10 and then some. That's what this is showing here. It's a choice. Two of Wands with the Queen of Swords. Yeah, some of you Pisces, you're trying to either get away from a relationship. Could have even been married, getting a divorce. Some of you even like physically lost someone like to death. You know, they've passed over. And then for others of you, in order to escape some sort of soul contract. And that's kind of like the words where like you have to like, you're trying to release a soul contract. In order to release it, it puts you in a very vulnerable position. What Spirit is saying is that there's actually more people that are going to help you than you realize. Again, there's some sort of situation here, whether that be you or somebody else, Pisces, that you're dealing with, that they experience some sort of big misfortune. It actually brings everybody together of who is meant to be together anyway. With the Three of Cups here, we have friendship. Okay, so new souls coming into your life, strengthening of connections that are already in your life. And this actually exposes like the people who have always believed in you, the people who truly do love you on a soul level and who see you, you know, where yes, there's some sort of misfortune. And again, it could be you with someone else, Pisces, that you're helping someone. Confirmation, maybe some of you know someone named Paul, as the name Paul came up. But what's also coming through here, Pisces, is when you make the difficult decision, you get it all back. The Ten of Pentacles over here. It's a temporary financial shift and some sort of temporary misfortune. You do get it all back, and there's a whole lot of people in your life that love you and that are pouring into you is what I'm seeing as well. All right, but it is a choice here. Spirit is saying you're going to thrive by walking away from the contracts that don't serve you, but it's a choice, and you can hold up that Queen of Swords or that Sword of Truth over here. All right, now what is the advice for Pisces? What is the advice for Pisces? We do have King of Wands vision. Stay focused on your vision over here, Pisces. For the King of Wands, what do we have for the King of Wands for Pisces? Actually, Pisces, there may be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming into your life. They want to give you some sort of offer. It is a Page of Cups. However, we do have the Justice card here. Why Page of Cups and the Justice for this King of Wands? Why Page of Cups and Justice for this King of Wands? They actually may have fire and water in their chart. This King of Wands is the same person as this King of Cups here. So it could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but this person's very emotionally intelligent. They're very emotionally just open. And it may start off just like with a small cup or some sort of small message or whatever that this is, but they are in soul alignment with you. This is like kind of good karma. We have the Chariot card and the Hierophant. Okay, so this is a higher level soulmate of yours, and they could be another water sign with the King of Cups over here. We have the Queen of Cups here, or it's a fire sign, but it does feel like this King of Wands and King of Cups, they're both the same person. All right, so that's what I have for you from the tarot. I hope that it resonates. I'm going to grab some cards of advice. What are some cards of advice for Pisces? You have sanctuary, fertility, respected boundaries over here, fertility, potential, powerful, creative energy, and initiation energy. And we do have farewell to the moon, and then reclaiming your authenticity over here. So in order to remain maybe authentic to what is true to you, Pisces, I do see you releasing things. Particularly, there's a contract that if you release it, it puts you in a vulnerable position. However, the people around you, even people that you don't realize view you in this way, they will support you through this. This is something that you do need to do or get through, or it's someone that you know. But what you do need to know is that there are soul helpers that are there to support you along the way as you do what you need to do. You know, where it's like cleaning up, right? It's first acknowledging that there's a mess. And so, you know, when it comes to this connection or this contract, it could just be any kind of soul contract, there is money involved. If you're to walk away from it, you're vulnerable. Temporarily, you're going to get it all back and then some. That's what this is showing too. When it does say release, it does say rather release fear. So for some of you, it's hard for you, or it could be a little bit scared to release that, again, marriage, to release that soul contract, whether that be a person, a thing, whatever it is. There's money tied to it, but as you release fear, you're going to recognize, Pisces, that you actually have 10 times more than what you thought you were going to have in this contract or in this relationship. And as you do what is right for you, which doing what is right is not always what looks great to the outside world, but you're doing what's right for you on a soul level. It's temporary misfortune that will come to at balance anyway. So the advice here is to do what's right, even if there's temporary difficulties, etc. Understand it's just temporary imbalance, that it's going to be brought to balance. And you have people here that really do love you, Pisces. So that's what I have for you. I hope that it resonates. Let me grab some other oracle cards of advice. What are some other oracle cards of advice? Generosity and receiving over here. Okay, Pisces, be open and ready to receive. Whether that be love, whether that be abundance, finances, prosperity, whether that be support, presence, help. Somebody just wants to hear you out, have a conversation, etc. Allow those things and those people into your life, Pisces. The lady of the gift over here. I'm going to grab just a few more cards. What are a few more cards for Pisces here? Earth magic. Okay, Pisces, you are magic over here. With earth magic, you know, and it's being open, Pisces, to all of the magic that wants to come into your life. And it really does feel like it's through these people, perhaps through community, etc., that it comes in for you, Pisces. We'll grab some final cards of advice. What are some final cards of advice for Pisces? You do have Kula over here. Soul alignment, past life, life force energy, unlimited abundance. All right, Pisces. And so we're going to see what this past life is over here at the past life oracle deck. But just confirmation, Pisces, you have a lot of abundance that surrounds you right now and that is coming in for you. And there's a whole lot of things and people that are soul aligned that are also coming in for you. For Pisces, why do we have past life over here? Why do we have past life? Why do we have past life here? We have biblical, monk, or nun. Why biblical, monk, or nun for this past life? This is like a whole nother reading in itself. Angels. For some of you, you have soul contracts in the Akashic records that can use some fine-tuning. Oh, high priest, high priestess. Yeah, they could use some fine-tuning. Spirituality and religion, sorry. Well, behind the biblical is high priest or priestess. There we go. It was stuck together. We did this, right? Some of you have past lives of like vows or contracts when it comes to like biblical stuff of like, I will not eat. I will not do anything to attain like enlightenment. And some of those contracts are outdated. Some of them just don't serve you. You know, where it's like vows of, again, like food poverty, vows of you won't own anything, vows of celibacy, vows of all of those different things, where it doesn't necessarily serve as it did in past lives. That's what I have for you. They're starting construction down there, so there we go, Pisces. I'm sending you all so much love and so many blessings to your day. I hope that the reading resonates in a positive way.